Alright, I forgot to take a video taking this thing apart, but got the gear reduction in it. CESAR BASURTO's gear reduction. I had already had a part put in, put it back together, and four-wheeler wouldn't move. Hear a lot of people on there putting a four-wheel back together, and they go put it in gear, and it doesn't move. It's like the clutches are slipping or whatnot. So what happened was these plates were loose. You hear moving, it'll go clunk, 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 clunk. I took this off, out the way, whatever. Took the impact gun, I hit the first bolt, and the spring released, and it sat down flat. So had to take it all the way apart just for that bullshit, but it shot the bearing out, whatever. Anyways, it's going back together now. I'll take a video, full video, putting it back together. For anyone who wants to do the gear reduction, it's not hard. You just gotta make sure all your O-rings are there, make sure you seal it up good. Make sure ain't nothing blocking the oil holes. This is the coolant hole right here. Hold on a sec. But this right here has an O-ring. This is where the coolant from the front hose here goes to. I drained my oil and my coolant before I did it, but it's gonna be a full video putting it back together. I done cleaned off my surfaces. I'm about to RTV it up. Everything's cleaned up pretty good. My O-ring right here for the coolant. These are not hard. Just gotta make sure everything's clean. There's an O-ring there. There's an O-ring here. There's an O-ring here. There's a little one right there. Other than that, these you have to pull off with a the centrifugal wet clutch. You have to pull off with I think I used a 6-inch 3-jaw puller. Pull that off. This nut and this nut under here, when you take these springs off, are 27 millimeter. All the bolts around the side are 10 millimeters. 2 of them are long, which go right here by the oil filter housing. The rest are short bolts. There's no way you're going to get them mixed up. I greased the output shaft for the front drive shaft and the shifter for the safety shift if your electric shift motor goes out. I greased those up so the seal will slide on without tearing it up. A lot of people have problems with the front diff. This is a 21 model, so it has an O-ring on the drive shaft. It has an O-ring here, and that's how it seals. It's spring loaded on the bottom side. So you just take the top loose, push it down, and do it yourself or have someone help you get a pry bar. A pry right under here. After I unbolted the front diff, it has two 12 millimeters on the bracket to go here, 14s through here and here, and then you just pry it up out of the way. You have to get it to go behind. This part here has to go behind here to get it to go up high enough to get that drive shaft out. Once you get it pulled over enough and break the bottom side of it, pop it loose from the O-ring seal, it'll slide right out. Piece of cake. I did take that shifter motor, or the four-wheel drive shifter, loose just a little bit so it wouldn't pull the cable and tear it up, because this is a seal here. But it's about to go back together. Hopefully I get this camera set where you can see what I'm doing, and I'll try not to make it too long. Let's see if I can set this thing here. I lied. I got to get some more RTV. So I'm going to pause this just for a minute. Alright, I'm back. So I ran out of Honda Bond. Didn't have no gray RTV. Nowhere. So had to use the nasty black stuff. But I put a very thin layer all the way around it. And now I'm about to set the cover back on. So I wish I could put you closer, but I can't, so we're going to sit you back down right here. I set it on, I'll grab it up again. force my phone around. Not this shit. Yo. What's up? Who? I have no idea why. Yeah, he has the 86. You know, that's the one we was talking. I texted you about last night. These are all the bolts. There's 2 long ones. The rest are all shorter. The 2 long ones go right here. All the rest of them, all the same length. I'll tighten them all the way down yet. Crisscross the tightening. They're all snowed about the same. Alright. I got a hose, coolant hose we're gonna put back on real quick. Right here. Bottom of the thermostat housing. right there, and then I'll be back to put drive shaft in. I got to go talk to my brother here. But yeah, that's it for the most part. Actually hook this hose back here back up to it's coolant hose. Of course, mine's snorkeled, so the hose is pretty long. Here. There. Shift motor back up. I gotta fix this clip. I can't get it clip to go again. All in. Pried up on the dick, got the drive shaft in. It's a 21 model, so it's got O-rings instead of clamps. They're a pain in the ass. Hold up. Let me get these in. I wish I had a pick. There's that. Alright, that's that. Hoses are hooked up. Gotta get these bolts for the differential. Go look this up. I set it down. I put the wheels on it, put oil in it, coolant back in it. Now I'm going to adjust the clutch. I took it loose before I took the motor out, or took the cover off. Break that jam nut loose counterclockwise till you got pressure. 1/8 of a turn back, and then you tighten that jam nut back down.
Full send what?
Full send what?
This.
Your truck?
Yeah.
Whatever. Alright. That's that, and I just got to put the covers back on. The clips, bolts, tank cover, and good to go.